Hey everybody, welcome back to Magic Orthodoxy. My name is David and this is a magic review. Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. You're here for another magic review because, I hope you like magic reviews. I hope you do, because that's what this channel is all about. I mean, way back when I started off just reviewing my own playing card collection. I had decks of cards, I had a couple hundred decks, and I was like, I want to show people what collecting playing cards is like. And so I started making some videos, and then I was just transitioning over to doing a couple magic trick reviews, and then it just took off. My channel just took off, and now I am just so eternally blessed to have magicians and magic houses send me product for free so that I can open up the boxes and tell you exactly what you're getting. That has always been my goal, okay? That is always my goal. I'm not here to push magic. I don't care if you buy this or buy something else, or don't buy this or don't buy something else. I want to tell you what your money gets you. I want you to not be surprised, not have buyer's remorse. I want you to buy tricks that you're like, yes, that's what I want. That's what I want to perform. Let's stop buying magic that ends up in our drawer, or ends up in a box, or ends up on eBay, right? Let's only buy the things that we're gonna love. Today, I got another trick from Nicholas Lawrence. I'm sure if you're following my channel for any amount of time, you know I've been covering Nicholas Lawrence since, man, forever. And it was my pleasure to meet him at the Magic Convention a couple years ago. And so that was awesome. He's a great guy, such a prolific inventor. He always comes out with something new and something just impossible, right? He sees magic in a way that I wish more people did, in that you are trying to create something that looks like magic, right? Maybe it's a little hard to perform. Maybe it takes some practice. Maybe there's some angle issues, but you know what? You take those risks for the payout. You take those risks, you push boldly through so that the end result for the spectator is, right? You don't want someone to watch a trick and then just go, magnets, mirrors, you know, trapdoor, invisible thread, right? You want them to see something and have it lock in their brain visually that it's just impossible. Absolutely impossible. So they walk away floored. That's how I would describe Nicholas's tricks. Today we're looking at Apollo, which is Nicholas Lawrence and Worm. It's a combined effort of it's a torn and restored trick. It is kind of, but it's also karate coin. So if you were to say, is it what I thought? When I saw this, I said, it's karate coin. It's karate coin with a card. Really, is what it is. And if you're already familiar with karate coin, it was a $50. You threw it up in the air and you punched your finger through it. You came back down and you had this coin that had pierced your finger. This is that, but instead of ending with a coin that has a hole in it, Nicholas and Worm have taken it to the point where you punch your finger through the card, you pull your finger back out, but then it restores itself and there's no hole. That's the cool thing. So let's say you pay your $30 to your favorite Murphy's Magic dealer. What will you get? You get a nice little box. Inside that, you're getting the single gimmick and you'll get the download code. Download is only 26 minutes long, but it's packed full of magic. How are the angles? It does have angles. It does have angles. You know, there is some depth to the card. It's not completely flat. There's some three-dimensional aspect to it. So when you have elements like that, they can catch light. They can create shadow. Spectators are looking forward to seeing a flat object. And if they don't see a flat object, sometimes their brain can tell them that. So it just means you have to watch your angles, and be aware of your performance environment. Can it be inspected? Not without a switch. You'd have to switch the gimmick out. This is a gimmicked card, and as a rule, kids, we don't hand gimmicks to people, okay? So if you can do a switch, you can hand it out, of course. And Nicholas is gonna teach you a couple of switch ideas at the end of this. What's the overall quality and production value of the video? You have Nicholas and Worm. They're both performing for you independently. They're not in the same room at the same time for a straight on camera shot, and they take turns back and forth going through the different tricks. As far as what they're gonna teach you, of course, you'll get an intro and they'll cover what you get in the box. The first one is a napkin version where you hold a bar napkin up to the card and you punch your finger through the napkin and the card, and then you come away with only a hole in the napkin, but the card is restored. And then Worm is going to give you his thumb straight through effect, which is his thumb coming out the face of the card. Then Nicholas comes back with his finger through the card, and this is where his finger comes out the back of the card. Now you could say, no, what's the difference? Well, it is different. It's a different performance, and the trick looks different both ways. And so I like that they give you both options. Plus, Nicholas adds a really beautiful spin restoration that you really should learn. Worm comes in with a quick pierce on just, jab your finger in, pull it back out, and it's healed. This one was really cool. I like this one a lot. And then Nicholas comes in at the end and talks about how to switch the gimmick, and then there's some final thoughts. Is it well made? It looks great. It looks great in real life. It looks great on camera. I would probably add it looks better on camera, just because you're already looking at a two-dimensional screen, and so the card looks more two-dimensional on screen than it does in real life. So I'm going to say it looks even better. Okay, well, it already looks good in real life, but I think it looks even better on screen. Pocket space, it is just a single card. It is just a single card. Now, this is normally where I would say there's nothing to add or take away. It depends on how you do the trick. They give you a couple different options. You could do this trick as a self-contained unit, or you could do this trick with a ditch and a load. Now, I don't want to give anything away, but I'm just letting you know. When you watch the trailer and you see them performing, not every one of those shots, not every one of those effects is done the same way. They're not just doing the same trick over and over and over again. They're actually showing you different techniques, not just different presentations or looks, but actual different techniques. So there are easy versions of this, and there's more difficult versions. There's versions where you almost let the card do everything, and then there's versions where there is some sleight of hand and some cover. So I say practice in front of a mirror, right? Practice in front of a mirror until you can fool yourself. And then, of course, I always suggest practice in front of a trusted friend who's going to tell you when you flash. So you'll want that, because whereas you can control your environment if you're doing what I'm doing now, performing for a camera, right? You can control that environment. You can't always control live. And so you're going to want somebody who's honest with you, who's going to tell you when you flash. Positives. All right, so what are the positives? This is a powerful quickie, perfect for TikTok, Instagram, bar magic, street magic, or anywhere you want to fry minds. Negatives. All right, so what are the negatives? Being that you just have a short video, right, 26 minutes, there's no routine. There's no routine. So do you understand? Like, this is a gimmick. You're buying a gimmick. You're buying a means to an end, but you're not buying a fleshed out routine with patter and a story. It is what it is. It's like this, out. Like I said, it's similar to Karate Coin. For as much as you do Karate Coin as something visual, something stimulating, something that catches people's attention, I think this works the same way. So don't buy this thinking that you're going to get some sort of fleshed out, beautiful, like long, drawn out story, right? There's none of that. Second, because of the way this trick is built, right, the gimmick, because of the way the gimmick is built, it can make a little bit of a noise. It can. Now, it doesn't have to. Depends on how you do the trick. And they'll even cover how to keep it as quiet as possible. But it could. I'm not saying it will every time. And there are certainly versions that you can do where it won't. But I'm just putting it out there. It can. Especially if you don't practice. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. It can make noise. But is it worth your money? It is $30. $30. So for a gimmick like this that has elements to it and some movement, right? Because there's moving parts to this. And Nicholas Lawrence, 26 minutes, yeah, it's worth your money. But don't take my word for it. Don't take my word for it. I am not the only magic channel out there, nor should I be, okay? We want many voices out there to speak into you. You should glean wisdom from more than one channel, because who knows? Maybe I'll like something and 1,000 other people won't. So listen to the 1,000 other people, right? Don't listen to me. Please get other opinions before you spend your money. Lots of people on TikTok and lots of people on Instagram have already performed this. So some pretty big names, some heavyweights out there have already done this on their Instagram channel or on their TikTok channel. So you probably have already seen this performed from a couple of other people. I would say go check out Craig Petty, right? Go check out Craig Petty. he's not gonna blow smoke. He's a straight shooter. So go see what he had to say. And Wizard Magic Review, check out them as well. All right, that's everything I can say about Apollo from Nicholas Lawrence and Worm. I of course want to thank Nicholas Lawrence and so appreciative of him and his magic and allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And I want to thank Murphy's Magic Supplies for allowing me to have this so that I could do the review for you. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye. But wait, are you not getting enough Magic Orthodoxy in your life? Not getting enough of your very favorite magic reviews? Good news, you can join this channel. That's right, you can join Magic Orthodoxy for only $1.99 a month. $1.99 gives you access to 8 brand new videos every single month. 8 new videos that are unseen by the rest of the world. You will have exclusive access to them. Plus, if you join right now for $1.99, you'll get access to over 100 videos that are already in the membership section. That's right, 100 videos. What kind of content? Even more magic videos, top 10 lists, best of the year, head-to-head magic tricks, and my exclusive thoughts on performance and theory. 2 extra videos every single week, $1.99. Just scroll down to where it says Magic Orthodoxy. There's a button next to it that says join. Click the join button and it'll walk you through a series of menus that'll hook you up and get you access today.